Hello everyone. So yesterday around 1 p.m. my time, that will be like around UTC 18 or 19. I created this group chat between WIC, GC, and 320A and 320B. So let's see the conversation goes. You watch and decide who is right and who is not. And it will be in English translation. So if you're in some other language, just ask any of your English friends to translate it for you. So I asked both alliances if they wish to invade any other, like if 320A and 320B wish to invade Zoland, or if GC or WIC alliance wish to invade Forgotten Land. After I created this group chat now. So both these allies said like both these sides said like they don't wish to invade. Like GC and WIC tried back down from invasion plan, and 320 and 320B seems like they defended the region, but that's it. They no longer wish to invade Zoland. So I proposed to deleting these flags so that these gates will be like invalid, so no one can go to this region or this region for farm killing. So 320B said like they need to wait for LIM for this permission, but rest are all the alliances like 320B, WIC, and GC agreed that they will not fight. So I said like stop this pointless fighting. So Vic told me like they wish to like punish what UAF done. So this is what UAF done. Like they were fighting UAF like in Zoland, and UAF one of the members joined Vic, and that member got like R4 in like a diplomatic stance as to get like merging with UAF successfully. And afterwards, he getting the R4, he kicked all of the Vic's members. That was like unprofessional in terms of being an officer management and in terms of betrayal. But from my perspective, Vic should have been known better. Like if you're putting someone R4, you should know if he's trustworthy or not. We can't put anyone in random alliance like as an R4. So let's continue with the talks. I told specifically that UF is trying to merge with X320 at the moment, and UF is not a valid alliance. Is they're going to merge within all the alliances. Since like if only like few players, like 10 or 20 players remaining in UF, and they want Cherry afterwards, that's not logical. So I told to keep these flags so that no issues happens. Just so you know, Vic and GC didn't say for like this peaceful resolution or anything. They were ready to fight. It's not like they cried to me like they want peace, they want help from S320 or stuff like that. And I specified like don't attack the pass. This pass, GC was ready to attack this pass, and I asked them to not attack the pass and stop the fighting. So here Danny joined 320p. So let me explain what is Danny and like other T5 players issues. Like they are like just normal players from S320. They don't have like any diplomatic value. I mean diplomatic voice. Like if you see the chats here from 320, like only Princess and me are the official representative of S320, and Phoenix I represent UAF. So Warmonger also represent UAF as well. So whatever Danny does, it doesn't represent entire S320. He's just a regular player who's wishing for fights and getting medals. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So I wish don't no complaints regarding Danny to pop up in the future. Like the only issue right now was like BC and Vic no longer wish to invade for Waterland, and 320 and 320B no longer wish to Zoland. The only issue remaining was like UAF. They wanted territory and stuff like that. So if you understand the flow of the conversation, you'll understand. Princess said like UAF members who are remaining, like 20, 30 members, can build a CF in Zoland and they can connect the CF to AF and expand in Forgotten Land. That's the thing. And this is a territory which UAF can occupy if they wish to like resume the building and stuff like that. See, we tried our best. Like Princess said, like put markers stating not to attack anyone. The past and like we'll continue the conversation like at UTC 16 because that's the best time for all time zone. So we decided a peace treaty that no one should attack and we should wait till UTC 16 for further talks. CGC1 doesn't have any problem. US coming to Zoland, they could take the region's behemoths and continue growth here, but rest of the growth should be continued in Forgotten Lands and going to Zone 2 by that way. But then Lim comes, so they said like battle is lost, please don't beg for anything. I don't understand how did like GC and Vic lost the battle when I asked specifically stop the attacking to like this for peace treaty because GC was ready to attack and push from this side without any much help from Vic or anyone because GC was like most of the players were active at that time and we made sure we corrected them like GC didn't lose the fight but they was like we stopped them so like we could resolve this thing peacefully if possible. I think Lim has like translation issue, so we spoke to someone else from 320B, like OM Darius. He speaks English, so it will be like much more easier to understand the flow of conversation. Look here, this is what actually happened. Vic wanted to go for UAF, so they built the CF here and tried to push from here. And GC was like just staying in the zone and doing nothing, like trying to defend here. But Vic lost this fight because of their downtime. So, but GC was their uptime. They were ready to push at any time if possible. So, and they specifically said like they don't want anything to do with Forgotten Land, just want Zoland only. And Lane just says like, I gave you the past one and stuff like that, you know. But let me remind you, Lem, that this past one issue, like we were agreeing, like we were about to destroy entire 320A and 320B. I'll be frank. And you guys said like you were ready to do diplomatic talks. That's why we were ready to like trade the passes and stuff like that. So we took this pass to get this pass due as per the deal. But when we take over here, the original plan was like take this pass, take this behemoth, and put a CF over here, Central Fortress. But we can't do that because all Central Fortress can only be built in our starting region. So in order to do that, we need to build all the way flags from here to here. And if 320B was like 320A was smart, like after we built our AF here, they could have like taken the pass back and took the giant back as well. There's nothing issue. We just wanted AF here and continue to build to zone 2. So whatever the valid reason was this, it's invalid. And I asked like what is the current issue of the 320A since no one wished to invade each other. What issue does 320A has? Even GC doesn't know what's the purpose. Like and from here, you could literally see like what is Lim is doing here. Like he's she or he is not interested in this diplomat talk in trying to resolve. Then I will say like I'll talk to there is to make sure like we are in same understanding, not miscommunication due to translation, and wait till conversation is over. I still don't understand what is this current problem is. Still not specified anywhere. And there is. I'm gonna call him OM. Um, just read. So tight. Since both sides have like no interest in going to another region, deleting these flags will like the best solution to end this whole conflict. And GC was ready to delete their flags, but I don't understand why 320A and 320B was not willing to. And I call like Princess like I'm so tired to deal with claims since translation was like lost long time ago. And here come UEF, like with unreasonable demands. Like they want to build here, control their lost territories, and expand. Like let me be frank, like they have like basically 20 to 30 players remaining. Like that's not reasonably possible. Like we allowed, Vic told them like they could build over here and catch up the behemoths, but getting over here will be like blocking the GC and WIC's territory plans. Specifically mentioning again and again, UTC6, everyone will come together and talk. The Lim keeps on telling like they have a plan. Like this Lim itself is not telling what is their plan is. I don't understand this comment. Like GC and Vic are like allied to us. So by default, if they ask for our help, we will definitely help, right? Like in our alliance board itself is specifically mentioned, like we are allied with GC and BC, sorry, GC and WIC. So win or lose, if our allies need help, we will definitely help. This that's a fact. Mm. And Lim till now didn't say like what is their plan, like uh, how do I say this issue was still not resolved. Like both sides said like they're not willing to invade other region, and like I don't understand what's Lim's problem till now, from the start till the end. And around six, that is like UTC 12, 320B, that is like 320A, which joined 320B, betrayed the peace treaty and started attacking the players and the pass. I mean, and pass and the flag. That is like breaking two deals. First deal was like 320A and 320B was not interested in going to Zoland. And second deal was like this, they are like we had like peace treaty till 2016. Those two reasons are more than enough to destroy entire 320A based on that fact. Like I don't care what anyone else says. Like how do I say? We had like common ground, and me and Princess like spent hours trying to solve this issue. And if 320A was not willing to listen and going for war without zero concern for our issue to resolve, then we have no choice but to help our allies. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I was sleeping around this time when this happened, and Princess came and said like, did she, he'll wait for my opinion, like, when first anything and point fingers and like, GC really felt bad here because, how do I say, they betrayed us, like, I mean, they betrayed, 320A didn't keep their promise and attacked GC. Like, if you're an alliance leader, if another alliance promised something and doesn't keep, obviously the person will be angry, right? Whatever the OEM is saying, like, doesn't make fact. Because if you say the promise, you should keep it no matter what. And if you break it for like personal gain, that's not a valid reason. Then I came around like around UTC 15 because remember, my 9 a.m. is like UTC 15 and UTC 16 is like 10 a.m. So I came online before the UTC 16 to have like checking this stuff. And when I saw they betrayed, I was like, this was my response. Like, you can see, I officially declared war on like 320A because that crossed the line. So the reasoning why Lim attacked this region was like one of the big player or someone said like they want to join S320, so they need a behemoth to capture, so like they can jump around to like Novula. That's not a valid reason. Lim till now didn't say like their purpose for attacking the Zoland and their motive and their issues. Now she's just making up stuff like that's not a valid excuse. Like, if they need a behemoth, they should have asked in this chat first diplomatically that they need a behemoth for this region and such and such. Like, we could have made arrangements for that, but they didn't do it. So it's my fault. Like 328 members, this is a message for you. It's not my fault that your leaders is experienced in war and leading the management. Like, you should know what's best for your interest. So I officially declared the war call message. Yeah, that's it. So far, that's what happened, the long story of this war. So, 320A and 320B, just observe and tell who is right and who is not. You have common sense and stuff like that. Anyway, we'll be fighting and destroying 320A. There's no change in that. Well done, good luck. Also, if 320 and 320B members wish to have like peace and want to escape this trap, which lame message for you guys, you can join X320 or join any random alliance for now, like just KB2 or some other alliances. Let's stay away from the war. After we clear out of like 320A, we could have like further talks, right? How can we accommodate those members who were left out after the war between 320 and 320B. All right then, that's the main thing I want to say.